In China, being a high quality person or having a high quality life, it only kind of tied to money.
与人相处，跟人相处很累，然后工作压力也很大，
就整个就每一天都是在工作。
After 30 years of relentless growth and capitalism, a new trend has emerged in China.
It's really cool that people are revolutionizing by not doing anything.
The search for a simpler, calmer life is leading some Chinese people to seek a life abroad. The trend is so popular that it's gained its own internet buzzword, the Run philosophy.
没有自由，没有快乐，现在也越来越没有生存空间。
I'm travelling to a region of Thailand that's become a haven for those seeking a new life, to find out whether the promise of wealth and prosperity in China has finally lost its appeal.
Hey guys, today we're going to check house of corns, and we've planted them for about 2 months now, and I think it's about harvest season. Right, Pudding? White flowers.
Chiang Mai in northern Thailand is the country's second biggest city, but the slow pace of life and affordable land is a world away from urban China.
Welcome to my farm.
Xiong Yidan left her high-paying job in Beijing to begin a new life here.
I want this place mostly for people who have remote job or people who want to get closer to nature, who want to do farming, who love animals. And then we can have sort of co-living system here.
Yeah. And do you think you could do this kind of project in China?
In China, I think it will be harder than doing here. I mean, there's a lot of restrictions and limitations. It will be much more expensive.
So what's this one's called?
This one's called Pam Farm,
What do you think is driving people away from the big cities?
I think the dream is just like fading away, like the overpopulation of all the city, the over competition. Margin of the benefit is just getting lower and lower.
How have your friends and family reacted to your choices?
But my parents, they see this coming out of blue. They will be like, what, you were having such a happy life. Like, what happened to you? What's wrong? They will think their money of sending me to good education has flushed down the toilet. I think a lot of Thai people, because they're Buddhists, it makes them more generous, more loving, caring. This is a really big lesson I've learned by living in Thailand, just seeing so many people who owns way, way less than me, but being so much happier.
So we're going to a bookshop that recently opened in Chiang Mai called Nowhere Bookstore, which is the sister shop of a bookshop in Taipei. These two shops in Taipei and Chiang Mai have sort of become hubs for the Chinese diaspora. The shop stocks books on China's feminist movement, human rights, the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests, and many other topics which are difficult to discuss freely in China. They host events here, and it's a kind of meeting space for like-minded people, but even organising any kind of gathering of people in China now is incredibly difficult and subject to kind of quite strict surveillance. As well as offering a simpler life, Thailand is an option for those seeking an escape from an increasingly authoritarian society.
多吃点菜，你也再吃一点。
行，好，可以。
赶紧，帮忙把菜多吃一点。
Chiang Mai is now home to a community of Chinese artists who feel unable to practice freely in their home country. 1989年的时候，你是警察的。对，
我当警察的时候，中国还充满了希望。那1989年，因为6·4，我反对政府开枪，于是我宣布辞职，放弃了我警察这份工作。我们曾经充满希望，也有一代人付出巨大的牺牲和努力。但是最终失败了。今天的中国年轻人比我们当年还要绝望。接下来的时代，他们失业，他们的生活生存危机，包含他们的作为人的权利，都会一点一点的缩小。
那中国的艺术家，它又分为传统艺术家和真正的艺术家。真正的艺术家指的是有国际视野的艺术家，不讲究用任何材料和语言。但是如果说你仅仅是绘画的，画一些美好的，那帮人是用这些 艺术技术的方式和门类，去为独裁者、为暴君唱战歌，去给他舔腚的那帮坏蛋，那帮工具人，他叫工具，他不是人，也更不是艺术家。喝茶，喝茶。
在疫情封控的时候，没有自由了，人很郁闷。我们有很多家里的门都给封掉了，心情很郁闷，所以对色彩的感觉也就没有了，就是变成黑白灰了。
我不太敢说中国的话，但是我说朝鲜，像那个北韩不可能有一个艺术家，北韩不可能有企业家，不可能有数学家、文学家、思想家、哲学家，不可能有。那是一个属于是特殊的形态的这个奴隶社会。凡是做正常人，你想要自己还能够活下去，还能够成为正常人的活下去，你想让你的孩子还有点希望，一定是赶快人走钱走。
For those raising children, Thailand offers an alternative to China's rigid, high-pressure education system. Panyaden International School offers a curriculum based on Buddhist principles, focusing on the natural world using a host of alternative learning methods. I just wondered with the Chinese students, if they've come from the quite competitive world of the Chinese education system, are there any challenges to then get used to this kind of education?
No.
Okay.
Because the way we approach education,
Yeah.
this is what education should be.
Yeah.
It is not telling you to sit, look straight to the screen,
Yeah.
look straight to the whiteboard, doing something that they were not born to be doing.
Yeah.
This is what they were born to do.
Yeah.
They were born to enjoy learning. So right here is our rice field, and the rice plant is prepared by our students and our teacher working together. This field also extends beyond the Buddhist principles. It's going to the culture of Asia. Rice is what feeds us. You know how much hard work other farmers are going through. We have to learn the concept of true appreciation, kanti. This is the experience, you cannot find it anymore.
And you think people want their children to be able to have that experience?
I think people are craving to have their child back to the nature.
Thai people are more open to whatever lifestyle you choose to have. They don't really point fingers on you. I feel like not being watched by my parents, or being judged. Yeah. Shoot. 15 บาท ใช่ไหม They always give me something extra for free. นี่เท่าไหร่ สายตาได้เบลอเก่ง
So does it feel like when you're like living your life in Thailand now, there are still elements that remind you of your childhood and
It
remind you
does.
of home and the bamboo? And,
Like we used to have this really close relationship with the neighbors when I was little.
Yeah.
Like whenever we cook something, we always cheer.
Yeah.
And then we yell, basically because we live so close, right? We basically just shout at home like, oh, dinner is ready.
Yeah. And everyone comes round.
Yeah.
Only those who can afford to are relocating to Thailand. But inside China, many more are wondering why any kind of alternative lifestyle feels so impossible in their home country. As the space for free expression continues to shrink, and as economic growth slows, there may be many more people who look for new lives overseas.